November. We're in a new month, a new season. Yes, it's a new season, a whole new season out here in these streets. So be sure to say hello as you come in, and also be sure to invite a friend and share. I want to thank you for being here today. It is a great day to be rich. Realize I create happiness. We are talking about the seasons change, but why people don't change. You got that going on in your life? Yes. There are sometimes the seasons change and people don't necessarily change with it. And also throughout this month, I will be sharing with you tax strategies to help you live richer with ease. Say it with me, ease. Type rich in the comments. Type rich if you definitely want to be rich. You want to live rich. That's right. Type rich, especially if you're on Team Replay. Be sure to type rich. For those of you that are just joining and new to me, my name is Vivian Rich. I help you, leaders like yourself, leaders like you, to align with your heart, expand your mind to create a lifestyle you love as you live richer with ease and create life, create business. All right. So, nonetheless, let's just have the conversation today. We're going to talk a little bit about, I have my notes here. So, we're going to talk a little bit about seasons, and then we're going to go ahead and go into the concept with regards to 25 tax strategies to help you live richer with ease. We might go into a little bit more than that. But nonetheless, we got some tax strategies that's going to help you live richer with ease. So, my rich friends, seasons is changing. It's changing. It's getting cold down here in Florida. I don't know about where you are, but it's getting a little chilly over here. And today it's fluctuates here in Florida. But nonetheless, those seasons change. We're seeing the leaves change. We're seeing some of them, turn brown, turn orange, and here in our state they turn brown more so. And you're seeing these differences. You're noticing your lawn may look a little different. You're noticing different things are changing and happening, right? Well, as these changes are happening, that means there is a dormant season. That's what we call it, dormant season, mostly here, where things aren't blossoming and blooming as much or as quickly as they once were. But there are those that still do blossom and bloom in this season. Yes. And then, also in the wintertime, everything gets a really dormant for the most part, except for in Hawaii. Yes, it gets lush because it's rainy season there. And I believe that is true for the tropical areas as well. Well, the thing is, we tend not to have those changes happening in people like that. You don't see the changes. You do not see the obvious change in a person. And part of the reason that we don't see the obvious change in a person is because we keep replaying and looping the same behaviors. Not necessarily them. We keep replaying and looping the same behaviors. You're like, well, what do you mean, Vivian? How am I looping the same behavior? They just ain't changing. Well, I thought you'd never ask. You change, people and things around you will change. As you change, people and things around you will change. So I invite you, my rich friend, to look at yourself, take inventory, take stock, and decide, okay, this particular behavior, this particular thought process is not serving me. You have to look at what's not serving you, especially when it's dealing with people that are close in your proximity, because when they're close in our proximity, it's easy to revert to and to put them in that loop cycle and just keep playing the most offensive behavior. It's easy to just let that keep playing and playing and playing and playing, that we can't see their progression, that we can't even see their change. So that's why it goes back to you. When you change, people and things around you will change also, my rich friend. So consider that. What can you change? What can you change? I had some people in my phone that are very close and near and dear to me. And I knew that when they call me, it was not the best conversations that were going to happen. You got some people like that in your life? If you do, go ahead and type rich in the comments. Type rich in the comments if you got some people like that in your life. So what I did was I took their name since they're automatically dialed in, and I did not delete them. I did not put them on do not disturb or what have you, whatever features there are to block them or whatever. No, we didn't block them. What I did was I changed their name in my phone. I changed their name in my phone to a name that demonstrates the behaviors, the attributes I love about them. Ah, yeah, that's the work. That is the work. I know you're like, you didn't see that coming, huh? So, by me changing their name to the attributes that I love about them and those attributes that I like to see more of, sub, excuse me, consequently, what happened is I started to see more of that behavior. I started to see them lining up with that. I started to see them aligning. My words were sent forth, and their behavior and those attributes that I enjoy about them, I was able to see more of. And I invite you to try it, my rich friends. If you're going to give it a try, type in rich, type rich in there, type rich in the comments. Because by us changing ourselves, making small changes, we're going to be able to allow the other people around us to change, to rise up. And as well as we rise up, they rise up. So we're going to continue to look for the change within ourselves. That's what we're going to be working on. We're working on ourselves. The more we work on ourselves, the better the world becomes. Would you agree? Would you agree? If you agree with that, the more you work on yourself, the better the world becomes. Type rich in the comments. Just be sure to hit rich in the chat. This also lets the platform that you're listening on know that we're over here and that you have an interest in what's being said here. Now, I know you guys are like, it's always about me. I got to do all this change and I'm changed out. Well, the thing is, you're changing whether you notice it or not. Whether you're intentional or not, you are changing. Now, the objective is to change in a way that it benefits you most. Change in a way that it benefits you most. So, therefore, I'm inviting you to choose how you want to change. Choose one area you can change right now that you would like to see a difference. Rather than, pick up the phone to chit chat with someone about someone else, how about be instructive and being intuitive or intentional in that conversation and guide it towards uplifting? I invite you to do that. That will be so much energy, a positive change in your trajectory. And you will be like, oh my God, blown away with that. But nonetheless, I know you got this change. Your seasons will change, and we'll continue to talk more about seasons changing and people changing because we can change. We've all changed. We all were babies at one point. We're here. So that goes to show we do change. Now, I know some of you have been like, hey, Viv, I heard about these 25, well, it was 20. Yeah, you heard about the 25 tax strategies. As you know, yes, we are coming to the end of the year, and there are some strategies we can implement still this year that will help take us over to the other side and be a much, much pleasant tax season for plenty of us. Okay, so I'm going to share with you some tax strategies. In fact, I'm going to share with you one that I recently used, and I invite you to use as well. Uh, you know, we have this event in my house called First Sundays. Every first Sunday of the month, we have that event. Now, in having that event, most often I provide everything, location and everything for that event to happen. Now, if I wanted to make it totally tax free or make it a write off or a line item for myself, I would have my guests to sign in, all of them to sign in as they come, or sign a registration form or something like that if we're going to reserve their seats. And I would definitely purchase everything through my business on my business credit cards, or either through business net 10s, net 30s, whatever it is, I would purchase everything that way if I want it to be tax free. If I want this as a deduction on my tax returns, I would do that. I would also be certain to have conversations with each person as a group or individually with regards to my business and how I can best help them going forward, or even how they could help my business. So I would have a business conversation with them. So once I meet those three minimum requirements, this now changes over from the liability side to an asset side with regards to taxes. That means it's an asset that I can use to deduct and reduce my tax liability. So I want to share that with you because that's just one of many strategies that I share inside our 25 tax strategies for you to live richer with ease. So that's just one strategy there. And I'll be sharing many more strategies as well. But if you want to grab a copy of your own 25 strategies to live richer, just go ahead and type in tax. Type tax in the comment. Type tax in the comment, and we'll get you over a copy of the 25 strategies. All right, that you can use still this year, and help have a great impact on you next year. It can also result in you not having a tax liability or even actually a refund. Would you like that? Wouldn't you like a refund? I know you would. I know I enjoy a refund. I would enjoy it most definitely. So you want to go ahead and grab those. But remember, my rich friends, it is up to you. It's all up to you, whatever you do between now and January. If you come back and you join us for these here rich strategies and these opportunities to learn how to expand your mind and to create the lifestyle you love, come back and you will see a huge difference, not only in your tax bill, not only in your seasons around you, but you will also see a change within yourself. It will be such a huge benefit. And I appreciate you for being here and investing time in yourself. Be sure to grab the tax strategies. And if you want to get a replay of this here, just go ahead and type in tax for tax. Okay. If you want to get the full tax strategies, type in tax and we'll get that over to you. Those of you that are on Team Replay, you can go ahead and type in tax as well, and you can gain a copy access to it as well. I appreciate you all for hanging out here today and investing time in yourself to learn how you can live richer with ease. Tell me if you're going to actually make some changes in your life. One change. That's all we're going to do. One change, one incremental change at a time. One change to help you live richer with ease so that you can see the seasons changing, not only in yourself, but also in the people around you. Until next time, my rich friends, today is a great day to be rich.